Our top stories, a pilgrimage of penance. Pope Francis is in Canada, where he's set to apologise for abuse suffered by Indigenous children at Catholic boarding schools.
Pope Francis has arrived in Canada for a visit he's described as a pilgrimage of penance. He will repeat a formal apology to Indigenous survivors of abuse inflicted at Roman Catholic-run schools. Unmarked graves were discovered last year at some sites.
As firefighters in California struggle to contain the latest huge wildfire, the US Special Envoy for Climate warns that the world is not moving fast enough to tackle the climate crisis.
It is less than ideal not to have the entire Congress full-throatedly adopting some of the measures that need to be taken.
Lower the aircon, turn off the lights or face a fine. That's the warning from the French government to shopkeepers as they attempt to tackle the climate crisis.
France is set to fine shops that leave their doors open when air conditioning is on to combat energy wastage. The new rules will also limit the use of neon signs from 1 to 6 in the morning. Energy costs in Europe have spiraled since the Russian invasion of Ukraine.
Also, Russia admits it attacked the port of Odessa a day after an agreement to resume grain exports, but its foreign minister denies that they're to blame for causing a world food crisis. And Marvel's much-anticipated Black Panther sequel, Wakanda Forever, is unveiled at Comic-Con in San Diego.
More than 20,000 police on duty ahead of the new president of the Philippines' State of the Nation address, where large protests are expected. As Hollywood takes up the story of the young Thai footballers rescued from a cave, we track down the people involved in saving them.
When I first walked up here 4 years ago and saw the row of bicycles up against these railings belonging to boys the same age as my own sons, I remember the heavy feeling I had then, how unlikely it was they'd ever come out alive.
Authorities in the Bahamas say at least 17 people, thought to be from Haiti, have drowned after a vessel carrying migrants capsized. Police said the boat turned off the Bahamian island of New Providence. More than 20 people were rescued. The Bahamas is a frequent transit route for Haitians seeking to reach the United States. Coast Guards in Italy say over 1,000 migrants attempting to cross the Mediterranean from North Africa were brought ashore on Saturday. More than 600 people were found on a single drifting fishing vessel. Those rescued included migrants from Afghanistan, Pakistan, Sudan, Ethiopia, and Somalia.
Some news from abroad right now. First, in the United States, a father and mother, as well as their 6-year-old daughter, have been shot dead while camping at a state park in Iowa. Authorities said the suspected gunman, 23-year-old Anthony Sherwin, who they've named, was found dead in a wooded area of the park. The family's 9-year-old son survived the attack and is safe. The GoFundMe page has been set up to try to provide the son with more financial stability. Muhammad Ali's championship belt from his 1974 so-called Rumble in the Jungle heavyweight title fight has been sold at auction for £5.25 million. The winner of the competition for the belt was the Indianapolis Colts owner Jim Irsay, who confirmed it was for his memorabilia collection.